All right, so welcome to the exchange. So, first and foremost, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just here to give you my opinion on what I see in the stock markets. Looking to the left to see what has happened, then looking to the right to see what may happen. Do your own due diligence. Make sure you invest money in things you know about. If you don't know, invest in yourself and learn. That's the best way you can make money out here and have some security in these markets. So, let's look at what happens to stock markets so we can get a better idea and some security in exchange. Welcome to the Exchange Show.
Okay, here we go. Let's start off with Starbucks. So at this moment, we're looking at a very strong buy candle here. It has moved up since its low down here at 72.24, and we have this huge gap that needs to get filled. What we're looking for right now, currently, is continuation of this. Right here, I'm looking at the top area here. So I have the Bollinger Bands put down here in my indicator, and I also have the 50 line. So I'm currently still in the sell zone. I need to see if this is going to be a confirmed breakout of this price action here, or if it's going to just fizzle out and go down. So the reason I'm saying that is I want you to look at the volume. Down here at the volume, we have a lot of declining volume. So one thing I'm going to do first, I want to put the volume profile on. Let's see what we got here. And generally, most of the orders are up here waiting. So let's break it down even more. Let's do it to where it's at right here. Still, all the orders are up there. Um, at this point, you may be seeing a very strong buy up for this week. And remember, we're in a daily chart. So looking at this, I'm going to turn my indicator on. I got a buy signal back here on the 10th of May. It's 9 days ago. So currently, I just got another way to get in. It said buy. So I got a buy here and I got to add here. So when I see a little plus sign here, generally I have my candle on hollow, but I have it so you guys can see it as well. But I have a little plus sign behind this candle here. That means I should add another contract or two. But here's the thing. You have to make sure when you're playing gaps that you're not getting in too early. So I waited. You can then see that right here, the 48-day moving average lines up perfectly with this take profit zone. We're going to have to get past this, and this. But since there really are no orders here, this could be a good play for the week. So that's Starbucks, SBUX. Let's go to our next one. Our next one's going to be ZOM. So if you don't know ZOM, it's XCOM Mobile. XCOM Mobile is a good play. Currently, I was already looking at this, and it is in a buy zone. So let's take the indicator off. Let's look at the price action. So we had a demand zone. We had support. We came up. We had a nice little trending flag down. So we have a bullish flag going down. We came here over to a demand zone, had a really nice dip into that demand zone, and then started going up. We have a confirmed break of the downward trend, and it is above that next resistance that we have. So I'm looking currently for a bang. Here we go. Right there at 123. That would be an easy way just to get in and take some profit. So that was a nice, easy, simple one if you're looking for ExxonMobil, and it just popped up with a buy. It's above the 200, the 100, the 48, and the 14 is doing good. I'm going to go for it. Our next one we're talking about is, let's talk about CVS. So I've talked about this one a couple times. So CVS is another one that has a gap. It's kind of like Starbucks. It has a declining volume as well. I want to see if it's going to offer that same bullishness. Um, Currently, it's above the 14s, below everything else. And if it's going to move up, it's going to have to do it on stronger volume than this. So I will just keep waiting with CVS. Currently, I don't have any buy signals for that. Now, if you want to look at it in a smaller time frame, like the 4 hour, it just offered a buy signal a couple days ago. But at this time, I'll wait. And the main reason, if I do an option, I would just be losing money right now because it would have just gone sideways for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days. 6 days of sideways motion on an option is brutal. It just eats you up with time decay. So until I get another confirmed signal to go up, I'm not even going to bother with CVS, but I will wait for it. It looks like a good play, and that's in a 4 hour where I got a buy signal. Here we are back in the daily. There we are. And let's talk about Oh yeah. So if you're interested in Tesla, but you don't have Tesla money, and that's okay. Not everybody does, because look, I'm just gonna wait. Uh, let's look at this one. This is TSLL, and this is bullish shares of Tesla, but it's in a 2x ETF. So you are currently looking at a nice bullish movement, downward motion. There is a gap here. So say you're looking to buy Tesla. You could buy the stock, or you could do an option with this. Now, with that being said, where are we at? We had this downward channel after a bullish move. Now we're looking at currently this. This is like a consolidation. All right, it's outside the channel. It's going sideways. What's going to win here? Because usually gaps get filled, especially with Tesla. It might be a minute or two, but they usually just do like some kind of violent movement. Now, if you look down this indicator at the bottom, you'll see that we have almost like a squeeze going on here, right in the middle. So eventually there's going to be a move either to the up or to the downside. Now, granted, if I say upside, I'm looking for here, and that's at 939. And the reason I do it there because I look at the bodies of the candles. I don't want to look at the wicks, only because sometimes you can get faked out if you're waiting for price action to touch the wick of a candle. So those are my two areas. 508 if it's going down. Actually, no, let me put that right here. 540 is going down, and 939 is going up. Now I would say if it comes down here to the $6, yeah, $6 area, feel free, jump in, because it looks like it's probably going to pop back up. Let's see what we got. And if you notice, this is new. It's only started in January. So let's see what our indicator says. No, wait, hold on. Daily. There was another gap here, so that's something we need to fill. And was it filled? Not all the way. So it's a small gap here, and that's up here in the $10 area. So that gives me a lot of here we go. This started back here in 2022. So I would look for this to pop down probably one more time to fill this gap and then move to an upside. Is this the all-time low? No, the all-time low is like 497. So it's very close to that. And at this point, even if it goes a little bit lower, this will still be a pretty good buy for stocks or options. Currently, I don't have a buy signal on it, so I'm going to keep waiting a little bit. Like I said, I'm waiting for that gap. And our next one is going to be an outlier. This is like a lone wolf one. I just happened to see it, and I was like, oh yeah, I've had this before. I'm sure a couple of us have had Sirius XM. So Sirius XM radio, communication company, right? It is in the toilet. Absolute trash. Ooh. It's low, 237. Actually, very low, 234. Currently, we're sitting at $3. Now, the reason I'm looking at this is I want to see if is this the last low? Is this the last low? Because it looks like it doesn't want to go any lower at this time. It keeps banging, and going back up. So at this point, I would say for this time, this could be our low. And if that's our low, then we're looking to go up. We have an area here. That can be considered a supply zone up here in the high $3 range. Now, if this pops up, that's almost $1 up. Even if it goes up and comes back down, this could be the range area right here in between these two price action areas. So if you're looking for something that may be really, really cheap to play, but you're going to have patience, Sirius XM could be it. But currently, it is all in the trash. It is just garbage. So you will have to wait for this consolidation to end and look for a pop up or a pop down. If you're looking for it to go down, I think $2.60 was the lowest it had been. So let's turn this back off. Go to the weekly, makes it easier. Ooh. Ooh, this has been down to 90 cent. Ugh, never mind. Ooh, this is garbage. Never mind. Let's just go ahead and erase Sirius XM off the list. Trash. But that's it for this week. See you next week on the exchange.